This recent lawsuit is going to bring a lot of chaos and turmoil to Shannon Sharpe's life, but I believe this lawsuit is a lot deeper than what meets the eye. Disgraced Houston attorney Tony Busby has announced he's filing a lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe on behalf of a Jane Doe. If you've been following celebrity lawsuits, especially in the last year and a half, then you would know that Tony Busby has been a recurring character. He's literally involved in suing literally everyone, right? And
that APE on my hand, see Terrell the go fan. All these pussies got no
it's going to bring a lot of chaos and turmoil to Shannon Sharpe's life, but I believe this lawsuit is a lot deeper than what meets
the hell got
Disgraced Houston attorney Tony Busby has announced he's filing a lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe on behalf of a Jane Doe. If you've been following celebrity lawsuits, especially in the last year and a half, then you would know that Tony Busby has been a recurring character. He's literally involved in suing literally everyone, right? And a lot of the times, his lawsuits are deemed frivolous, especially with Jay-Z more recently, where Tony Busby got himself in a lot of trouble on filing a lawsuit against Jay-Z on behalf of a Jane Doe that Jay-Z has never met. Busby would announce the lawsuit on Facebook of
That's crazy work. So if y'all don't know what he's talking about, they saying allegedly Jay-Z had, you know what I'm saying, like encounters with a 13-year-old and this and that. Some little bullshit. It was like towards the beginning of this year. I don't know if y'all remember or not, but anyway, the shit came out false and this and that. And he didn't win the lawsuit. Listen to your boy. Mind you, Jay-Z never met the, you know what I'm saying? Like, he never met this little girl, this and that. So, that's crazy.
Places, and he would put, late last night, the Busby law firm filed a civil lawsuit on behalf of a brave young woman who alleged she was brutally essayed by former NFL player Shannon Sharpe on multiple occasions. The last incident occurred in January of 2025. The lawsuit filed under the pseudonym Jane Doe lays out a pattern of intimidation, manipulation, and blank, including allegations that Shannon Sharpe repeatedly threatened to choke and slap Jane Doe.
Hold on. If this is true, that's crazy work. Listen to your boy, but I also do understand that when motherfuckers got money and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers like to sue. Do your homework. Because you got the bread, motherfuckers want to sue. Motherfuckers will find any little thing. So I understand at the same time that motherfuckers do lie. But if this situation is true, bro, that's crazy work. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It seeks $50 million in damages. The case is on file in Department 11, Clark County State Court,
That's crazy
Nevada,
work at this shit.
the county where the alleged conduct occurred. The egregious and concerning facts of the case are set forth in detail in the public filing. I'm extremely proud to represent Jane Doe. It takes a great deal of courage to stand up against those with power, fame, and money. I look forward to pressing this case in court. If you are a real victim, from my perspective, Tony Busby should be the last lawyer you should hire to.
For real, cause you ain't finna win your case, G. Like, we done seen previous cases and shit, G. Like, you could have came with a better lawyer, G. I ain't gonna lie to you. You automatically lost the case hiring him. Keep it a manual with you.
Represent you, because when you go with Tony Busby, the automatic assumption
look at his reputation, like. Look how the brother gets down and shit. That's why you shouldn't pick him as your lawyer and shit. Keep it a man with you.
It's a money grab. This is frivolous. You are lying.
That's
because Tony Busby has been lying on people for the last 50 years, bruh. Tony Busby is a known fraudster. And everything about this lawsuit.
They sitting up there trying to break down Unc and shit. You know what I'm saying? They trying to sit up there and take him down and this and that, trying to ruin the next black motherfucker. That's the problem, bro. Like, you got these motherfuckers trying to tear down other motherfuckers and shit who doing good. But, like, that ain't cool, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want some money, nigga? Like, get it the right way. Like, you feel me? Like, work a job or something, G. But all this suing and lying and this and that shit just is bogus. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's fucked up. For the simple fact that even though the shit can turn out not to be true, it still hurt a motherfuckers, like, career and shit. Like, what they got going on and shit. Because you got to understand how motherfuckers think. They'll be like, nope, I don't want to rock with you because you did this or you did that. Even though they got found not guilty, they'll still assume that shit. Listen to your boy. That's how it'll hurt motherfuckers' careers and shit, or what they got going on. Motherfucker ain't gonna want to do business with you and shit, bro. I'm telling y'all, listen to your boy. It's a certain percentage that ain't subscribed. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free. What are you waiting on? You're not paying for a subscription. Motherfucker not gonna sit down and spit game-free knowledge because they don't give a fuck. Listen to your boy. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, but like I said, motherfuckers sue nowadays, bro. Like, they don't care what it is, bro. Motherfucker quick to sue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, motherfucker sue you for stepping on their shoe. Keep it a million with you.
Lines up with everything that Tony Busby does. With the Jay-Z stuff, Tony Busby tried to extort or hold Jay-Z hostage for millions of dollars before going public. What Tony Busby does is he would hold a lawsuit until something in your life is about to happen. With Deshaun Watson, he held on to the lawsuit until Deshaun Watson was about to get a huge deal, and then he struck to extort Deshaun Watson for money in a settlement. With this Shannon Sharp lawsuit, he held on to the lawsuit, and he filed a day after it got announced that Shannon Sharp is about to get $100 million.
Yeah, like, it's just like a money grab, nigga. Like, you see a brother popping and shit, you like, all right, I'm finna do anything in their power to sit up there and break him down, try to stop him from getting that deal. I'm telling y'all, listen to your boy. You know what I'm saying? That lawyer damn near a hater, bro. He don't want to see you with bread in your pockets and shit, bro. He's a hater, so why would you sit up here and hire him and shit? This nigga a hater,
new podcast deal. Even though Shannon Sharp hasn't publicly spoke on the new $100 million deal, his co-host will pretty much confirm the rumors by quote tweeting and saying, "Oh, we finna be richer," because Shannon Sharp is currently with the Volume, right? And that's Colin Cowherd's network. As soon as that's over, Shannon Sharp is about to get a Joe Rogan-esque deal. And the day that was announced, ooh-wee, Tony Busby was rubbing his hand like Birdman.
Unc out here playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, Unc out here making plays and shit. You out here, you know what I'm saying, plotting against him. You out here trying to make up false narratives, bro. And trying to have motherfuckers run with it. Get your goofy ass on, bro. We not rocking with you, G. Stop trying to tear a black brother down, bro. Like, that's what I see right here. You lame as hell, bro. Like, seriously.
When he was about to try to hold Shannon Sharp hostage. I want to make this clear. If Shannon Sharp is guilty, he doesn't deserve a platform.
He don't. But at the same time, bro, just looking at the previous history on his lawyers and shit, and how this lawyer done sat up here and lied and this and that, the shit just don't sound believable. It don't. It don't, bruh. Just like you sat up there and lied on Jay-Z. Come on, G, like.
He doesn't deserve the $100 million. But if Shannon Sharp is innocent, I want Shannon Sharp to take everything that Tony Busby has.
Nigga, he better, do this shit civilly, bruh. And if he, like, come on, bruh. Everything need to be taken away from this lawyer, bro. His cars, it don't matter what it is, bro. His house. Unc, you better sue their ass, G. You better sue their ass. I'm keeping a man with you. Him and his whole entire team.
House, take his wife, take everything from this guy. Because at some point, enough is enough, bruh. Now, what we know about this lawsuit so far is that it's being filed by a woman that Shannon Sharp met at a gym. And no, it's not Michelle, all right? So we don't know the woman's identity yet, but what we do know and can confirm is the woman who's filing a lawsuit against Shannon Sharp isn't the Michelle that was caught on IG Live being intimate with Shannon Sharp. This Jane Doe actually met Shannon Sharp 2 years ago when she was 20 years old. They met at a gym. That's where their first encounter was, and apparently Shannon Sharp and her began talking because they were both a part of...
Come on, bruh. And if somebody did something to you, why would you wait? You see what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't you report that shit right away, G? Like, why would you wait? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is like a little money grab, like a little play. Cause why would you wait a couple years later to go ahead and file a complaint and this and that, or whatever the fuck y'all trying to do? Why would y'all wait years later, bro? So that's why I say, like, this is a bunch of BS, bro.
A weight loss competition? I already know how they're going to try to paint this man, bro. They're going to try to paint him as a predator, bro.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. They trying to make it out that Unc being a creep. Get y'all goofy ass on, bro. He ain't y'all, nigga. Like, he ain't no catch the predator ass, nigga. Like, he ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck on.
If anything, man, she was probably preying on him, bro.
Right.
She was probably preying on Shannon Sharp, bro.
Right. Trying to get him set up and shit. Trying to get him caught
player,
up.
It's a highly successful podcast, man. Stop it, bro. Broke 20-year-old woman, man. Cut it out, bro. But Shannon, you know you ain't got no business with no 20-year-old.
If that's the case,
you know you ain't got no business with no 20-year-old in your mid-50s.
Nigga, that shit. Look. At this point, it's like, nigga, motherfuckers grown, bro. Now I can see if it was like 17, 16, but motherfuckers grown at that point, bro. Like, even though it is kind of weird, but motherfuckers grown, G. Motherfuckers grown. Look at your grandpa and your grandma. They probably got 20, 30 years apart. Keep it a man with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just look at it as like this shit been going on for years. Like, why try to make it seem like it's something new? I'm just saying, that's all I'm trying to say. Why try to make it seem like it's something new?
Now, I'm not saying you are predator. I'm saying you got no business with no 20-year-old, bro. All right?
But that's his crazy. That's what he like, bro.
Right? They probably immature, probably broke. When the money dry up, they probably don't know how to let
that. Would I personally do it if I was 50? No, I wouldn't. But that's his preference. That's what he like to do.
Money go, bro, because he's probably their first multi-millionaire, bro. So as a 50-year-old man, bro, who is probably well-versed in risk assessment, man, a 20-year-old ain't worth it, bro. Not at all. Now, she will claim that Shannon Sharp pursued her heavily, bro. And when he finally got her, that's when things changed. She admits they got into a consensual relationship, but then he got very controlling and verbally blank afterwards. Now, she will state that he was very demanding and demanded complete control over her time and her body, expecting her to be at his house on his schedule, on his command, whenever he called. So far, I ain't hear a crime yet.
What the fuck? Do y'all know y'all be consenting to this shit, bro? Motherfuckers, bro, like
what I've heard is something that's expected outside of the verbally stuff, right? Complete control. Listen, bro, I'm a multi-millionaire in my 50s. If I wanted a career woman, if I wanted somebody who was 40 plus,
watch out for these hoes, bro. Like, nigga, stay to yourself, bro. That's all I can say. The best advice I can give, bro. Straight up, stay to yourself, bro.
Career. And a mind of her own who can go out. No, bro. You is in your 20s. Ain't no partying. Ain't no going out with the girls. Nah, bro. You coming over this mansion. You getting, your back dug in every night. You eating this and you going home, bro. That's it. That's all. But in return, you get the provision, the resources, and the assets that you are dating me for. You're not attracted to a 50-year-old Shannon Sharp. You are with him for money and he's with you for your body. It's a fair exchange in my eyes, all right? Because you could have very easily said, yeah, I'm not coming over. I'm not going. You consensually and willingly entered into a transactional relationship, and now you're trying to paint him as a monster.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, you gave in, you willingly, like, you agreed to this shit. Now, all of a sudden, it's this and it's that, and he did this to me. Like, come on, bro. Like,
or your relationship being transactional. It will continue. Doe claimed that there was one argument in particular that terrified her when he yelled at her while a firearm was visible in the room. Yo, lawyers are so slick and diabolical, bruh. Yo, peep the framing of this. It terrified me because he yelled at me while a firearm was in the room. Bro, this man lives in a mansion, bro. This man's home just got robbed and raided at some point this year. You don't think he had firearms in his house? He never lifted a firearm at you. He never pointed it at you.
Get y'all goofy ass home. Like, best to believe I'm gonna have that thing. I'm gonna protect my crib. Like, why would I not have pipe in my crib? Like, what the fuck?
He never used it on you, but peep the word. Oh, I was terrified. Had a firearm in the room while he yelled at me.
Like, come on,
yo,
bro.
This is lawyer framing, because essentially what's going on is he wants you to lead to your own conclusion. They're protecting themselves from a countersuit. Because when you say, oh, he pointed a firearm at me, no, they can't say that, because that's when Tony Busby getting his eye rated, right? He getting his assets taken by Shannon Sharp. So they going to lead you into your own conclusion. Oh, I was terrified. He was yelling. Firearm was in the room. Man, you thinking he probably did something with the firearm, bro, when all he did was talk to her. Now, here's where they try to paint him as a monster, and this is where I think is pretty reasonable what he did in this situation, okay? So, plaintiff tried sharing her location with her friends from her iPhone, just in case, the doc stated. But Sharp saw her sharing her location. The moment he realized what she was doing, he grabbed her by the neck and told her, if you ever do that again, I will effing blank you.
Y'all understand that, you know what I'm saying, from that part, like, far as, like, because it's like, nigga, why is you trying to give up the locations and shit, like, so motherfuckers can slide, like, see what I'm saying? I don't know what motherfuckers' intentions is and shit, so it's just like, what the fuck? Now, if that's the case, if that's true, I don't blame him for that shit. Because, bitch, you lost your mind. Like, bitch, you lost your marbles. The fuck is your problem? Bitch, I'll be looking at you crazy. Like, what's wrong with you? You trying to get me killed? You trying to get me set up? Like, what the fuck?
He said, she said, and so far, we haven't seen anything to really back this up. All we know is Tony Busby is a liar and a fraud, so anything attached to him is a lie and a fraud. But we're going to give her the benefit of the doubt, and let's just say, okay, she's telling the truth. While they was in an argument, he seen her dropping her location, and he said, hold on, if you do that again, I will effing... Yo, this man's house just got robbed. This man is a celebrity. This man understands the climate of Los Angeles. Right? Like he understands the climate.
You getting robbed. Nigga ain't gonna play in LA like, nigga, your ass getting jacked, bro. Like, he understand that shit.
Of Los Angeles. Now, I believe they were in his LA home, or let's say Nevada home. This man understands the climate right now, bro. All it takes is a disgruntled woman dropping her location to the thugs she know, and now they're coming to your crib blicked up trying to rob you, bro. So, yeah, duh. If we're in an argument and you drop your location, I'm stopping that. No. You trying to get me killed is what I'm thinking. So the incident where she was dropping her location took place in Los Angeles because they moved to Nevada shortly after his home got robbed. So, yeah, bro, that man is from the project. He's from the hood, bro. Dropping your low as a woman, man.
You don't do that. That's some setup shit. That's some backdooring shit. Keep it a man with you. You don't do no shit like that, dropping the low and shit. Nah, bro.
Listen, bro, I can't fault Shannon Sharp for taking precautions, homie. Now, this next part is pretty disturbing, and I'ma just not even give my judgment on this. I'ma just let the court play it out. So, she goes on and she stated that following a move by both to Nevada during the summer of 2024, Doe states in her shoot that she attempted to break things off with Shannon Sharp, that she wanted nothing to do with him after seeing the Instagram live with Michelle, where he was digging in Michelle's guts and he accidentally turned on IG Live. Which she would say, after she attempted to break it up with him, that led to him graping her. Now, she would say that in her suit, the first instance happened October of 2024 at her apartment. She said the then 56-year-old Shannon Sharp forced himself on her while she was crying and sobbing. The second instance, the suit alleged that it happened a few weeks later, right? January of 2025, where she would claim that Shannon Sharp came over to her house again. Now, the first time he forced himself on her, or allegedly raped her while she was crying and sobbing, That apparently was not enough for her to cut things off. She invited him over her house again after that because he promised to buy her Christmas and birthday gift. But instead, he violently forced himself upon her again. One will say, if somebody did that to you once as a woman,
like, it just...
That's probably like a deal breaker, right? Like that's probably something where you would never speak to that person again, where you will call the authorities, where you will go to the police, where you will get that person locked up, where that's not something somebody can do to you, and then you go back to being friendly with them or even wanting gifts from them. So to hear that, to me, is very sus and very sketchy.
That's what I'm saying.
But with the Shannon Sharp lawsuit, listen, bro, I believe there's something up here, bro. I think this is get back. And now, if you guys are not aware, bro, a lot of people was blaming Shannon Sharp for the Fox Sports lawsuit because Shannon Sharp and the stylist was really close friends. People know that Shannon Sharp and that stylist actually linked up weeks before the lawsuit was announced. Now, a lot of people, right? Now, you can look on the YouTube streets, all right? I believe like Marcellus Wiley also hinted toward this in his video, where they believe that Shannon Sharp bankrolled, funded the lawsuit against Skip Bayless and Fox Sports.
What?
In retaliation for Fox Sports letting him
that
go.
shit.
Now, who knows if Shannon Sharp did this? Who knows if it's true that he's even involved? But what I do know is this could very well be retaliation. This could very well be Fox Sports and Shannon Sharp retaliating against Shannon Sharp by bankrolling their own lawsuit against Shannon Sharp. Now, do I believe this lawsuit is gonna go far? I don't, bro. To be honest, yo, I just yo listen, bro, because everything she stated,
like a bunch
there's really
of
no tangible proof of evidence.
Then it's like, you know what I'm saying? He sat up there and did it to you the first time, so it's just like, how you let it happen to you the second time? Like, wouldn't you would have called the police the first time? Like, you wouldn't even put yourself around that motherfucker presence anymore after that shit. So that's why I say it's a red flag right there. Listen to your boy. Y'all gotta read between the lines, bro. Like,
I ain't really see any messages in the complaint. I didn't see any type of correspondence with Shannon Sharp where he's taking responsibility and owning up to it. So at this point, it's he said, she said, bro. And with Tony Busby's track record, good luck convincing a jury, bro. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think, man?
I think they just trying to tear down, you know what I'm saying? He got $100 million deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, better investments, great, you know what I'm saying? Great things happening, bro. More and more blessings coming in, and they don't like that. They don't like greatness. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. So that's why they doing what they doing. Till next time, y'all subscribe to the second channel. It's called Yo Terrell Reacted Again. Fires come to being produced over there. You know what it's man. Y'all go subscribe to my third channel, Terrell Be Hotboxing. I got a video dropping over there today, so y'all stay tuned for that. Follow my socials, is linked to the channel. I will be popping up pictures, so y'all can subscribe to my other channels. But I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all the next one, man. I'm out. Y'all stay on y'all P's and Q's. Don't be out here lagging, man.